The individuals known as the Founding Fathers occupy an unparalleled place in American history. They were the leaders of the revolution that brought independence to Great Britain's American colonies in the late 18th century. They were also responsible for shaping those colonies into a new nation by drafting the United States Constitution, a landmark document that remains the law of the land today. Some names are often repeated in discussions of this select group. Among them are George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison, all of whom became early presidents of the United States. Yet, there is no fixed list of founding fathers. Most of the founders were never presidents, but asserted their leadership in other ways. Alexander Hamilton designed the financial system that the United States was built upon. Benjamin Franklin served as an early U.S. diplomat in France. John Marshall became a pioneering Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court. Patrick Henry, famous for his call, "Give me liberty or give me death," was elected governor of the state of Virginia. Samuel Adams was an activist who helped plan the Boston Tea Party. He later became governor of Massachusetts. How did the American colonies produce such a distinguished group of leaders and thinkers? One answer points to an important difference between Britain and its American colonies. In British society, power and influence were typically based on inheritance. But in the colonies, talent was more valuable than bloodlines. The result was what Jefferson called a natural aristocracy, based on merit. In Britain, individuals such as Alexander Hamilton and Benjamin Franklin, no matter how exceptional, would have been limited by their humble origins. In the colonies, however, they were able to rise to the heights of power. The Founding Fathers have traditionally been granted great respect, and their achievements were indeed immense. They created the first modern country based on liberal principles, as laid out in the Declaration of Independence. The country they built was also the first large-scale republic in the modern world. Yet, in recent years, scholars have put forth a more balanced view of the founders, acknowledging their failures as well as their successes. Their failure to end slavery meant that the revolutionary ideals of freedom and equality did not ring true for all Americans. Their inability to protect the rights of American Indians during the westward push of the young country was a similar violation of the revolutionary spirit. Even the term Founding Fathers has become controversial as it disregards the important contributions of women of the Revolutionary era. Among them was Abigail Adams, who is known for her sensitive, intelligent advice to her husband, John. Abigail's correspondence with John while he served in the Continental Congress shows that she was as engaged in the American Revolution as were the men celebrated as the Founding Fathers. Even as the founders are re-evaluated by modern scholars, their legacy remains undeniable and ever-present. The Constitution they drafted is the oldest written national constitution still in use. The durability of the document is due in large part to the lively debates among the Founding Fathers during its creation. Their frequent disagreements could be resolved only by compromise, a process that made the document stronger. The diversity of opinions among the Founding Fathers also led to the creation of the first political parties. This culture of debate and political opposition is another legacy of the Founders that remains fundamental to American politics today.